Dzhokhar Tsarnaev, one of two brothers responsible for the deadly 2013 bombings at the Boston Marathon, has once again been sentenced to death. Tsarnaev was just 19 at the time that he carried out the domestic attack, during which 3 people were killed and an estimated 260 more were injured, many losing entire limbs. He and his older brother, Tamerlan Tsarnaev, who died in a shootout following the incident, planted pressure cooker bombs near the marathon finish line that were remotely detonated. In 2015, after 15 hours of deliberation by a Massachusetts jury, Tsarnaev was sentenced to death by lethal injection following his conviction on 30 criminal counts. But in 2020, an appeals court vacated his death sentence on the assertion that the jury members were not properly vetted before his trial. People previously reported that prior to Tsarnaev's trial, at least 2 jurors selected had posted on social media about the attack, but were not asked follow-up questions or dismissed, despite a Boston court rule requiring further questioning in those circumstances. One of those jurors, who called Tsarnaev a piece of garbage on social media before the trial, went on to become the jury's foreperson, according to the AP. At the time that his death sentence was vacated, appeals court judge Roger Thompson wrote that his guilt was not in question, but rather whether he was fairly tried and lawfully punished. Just to be crystal clear, Dzhokhar will remain confined to prison for the rest of his life, she wrote, with the only question remaining being whether the government will end his life by executing him. But on Friday, the Supreme Court ruled 6-3 that Tsarnaev's death sentence be reinstated, overruling the appeals court's earlier decision. Dzhokhar Tsarnaev committed heinous crimes, wrote Justice Clarence Thomas on behalf of the majority, which was comprised of the court's conservative-leaning justices. The Sixth Amendment nonetheless guaranteed him a fair trial before an impartial jury. He received one. Though President Joe Biden's administration has imposed a moratorium on federal executions and the president has said he opposes the death penalty, his administration inherited President Donald Trump's position to defend the sentence, AP reports. Shortly after the Supreme Court's decision Friday, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said Biden has expressed his grave concerns about capital punishment as implemented, but he respects the process and the ongoing review that is being led by the Department of Justice and the Attorney General, per the outlet.